Have you ever felt like reality is responding to you? That events, opportunities, even people around you are shifting in ways you can't explain? What if I told you that you are not a passive observer in your life? You are the creator. Quantum physics has revealed a shocking truth. The universe is not fixed, it is not random, and it is not indifferent. Every thought you think, every emotion you feel, every intention you set is sending ripples through the very fabric of reality. Right now, the quantum field is listening, reacting, and responding to you, even if you don't realize it. In the next few minutes, I'm going to reveal 7 powerful lessons from quantum physics that will change the way you experience life forever. Lessons that show how your focus, your energy, and your awareness can literally shape reality itself. If you've ever felt powerless, lost, or like life is just happening to you, this video will completely shatter that illusion. By the end of this, you won't just understand the rules of the universe, you'll know how to make reality work for you. The moment you pay attention, the universe begins to respond, and what you learn here could change everything about your life. Starting right now. 1. You are the observer. Lesson 1 is the most important truth. The universe is waiting for you to understand. You are the observer. And this is not just an abstract idea in quantum physics. Your act of observing literally changes reality. Think about that for a moment. Everything in your life, every situation, every outcome, every event you experience is not happening in isolation. Reality responds to you. Reality reacts to your focus. And you are the trigger. Every thought you have, every belief you hold, every intention you set, no matter how small, influences the world around you. It's happening right now, even if you don't notice it. This is not theory, it's proven science. Quantum particles exist in a state of infinite possibilities until someone observes them. The moment they are observed, possibilities collapse into a single outcome. Your attention determines which outcome becomes real. Now consider the implications. Every fear, every doubt, every worry you obsess over is not harmless. You are giving these things energy. You are collapsing reality around them, whether you want to or not. But here's the other side of the coin. The same principle works in your favor. Focus on possibility, focus on growth, focus on what you want, and reality begins to align with you. The truth is, most people have no idea. They go through life thinking they are powerless, thinking things just happen to them, while in reality, their every thought is shaping their world. Your mind is not passive, it is active, it is a force, it is co-creating the universe in every moment. So tonight, remember this: you are not just thinking, you are creating, you are collapsing infinite possibilities into reality. And the quantum field, the very foundation of everything, is responding to you right now. At this moment, this is your power, this is your responsibility, and it is waiting for you to use it. 2. Everything is connected. Lesson 2 reveals one of the most powerful truths of the universe. Everything is connected. Quantum physics shows us that particles can influence each other instantly, no matter the distance. This phenomenon, called entanglement, isn't just a scientific curiosity, it's proof that nothing exists in isolation. Your energy, your thoughts, your intentions, even your emotions, send ripples through the world. Every action you take, every word you speak, every choice you make affects not only your life but the lives of others, often in ways you cannot see or predict. Most people go through life thinking their actions are insignificant, that their influence is limited. But the universe doesn't work that way. You are not separate from reality, you are an active participant, part of an intricate web where every thread is connected. This means your presence matters more than you realize. Every moment you focus on fear, doubt, or negativity strengthens patterns in the world that keep you stuck. Conversely, when you focus on clarity, intention, and purpose, you create alignment. You are sending signals into the very fabric of reality. The lesson is simple but profound. You are never acting alone. Your consciousness interacts with everything around you, constantly shaping, influencing, and guiding outcomes. Once you grasp this, you begin to see your life not as random events, but as a responsive system, one that listens, reacts, and unfolds according to your focus. 3. Reality responds to your intentions. Lesson 3 is perhaps the most electrifying truth you can grasp about quantum physics and your life. Reality responds to your intentions. Every thought, every focus, every belief you hold is not just a private experience inside your mind, it's a signal that the universe listens to, a force that begins shaping the world around you in response. Imagine for a moment that your mind is like a radio transmitter, constantly sending frequencies into the unseen quantum field. The frequency you emit, whether it's fear, doubt, hope, or determination, does not vanish into emptiness. It travels into the very structure of reality, setting invisible gears into motion. And just like a radio receiver, the universe begins to respond to the signals you send. The amazing part, you often don't even realize it. Quantum physics demonstrates this with experiments that cannot be ignored. The double-slit experiment, one of the most famous in history, shows that particles behave differently depending on whether they are being observed and, more importantly, what the observer expects or believes. In other words, consciousness changes outcomes. It's not just theoretical, it is observable, measurable, and undeniable. Now, apply this principle to your life. Every time you hold a clear intention, a vision, a goal, a desire, the universe begins aligning with it. Every time you focus on scarcity, fear, or limitation, you reinforce those patterns and they start to manifest around you. Most people live their entire lives oblivious to this power. They drift from day to day, unconsciously giving energy to what they don't want, creating the very obstacles that frustrate them. But here's the part that will shock and liberate you. You are not powerless. You are not at the mercy of random events, luck, or fate. You are a conscious agent within a responsive system. When you align your mind, emotions, and intentions, you become the architect of your reality. You begin to collapse possibilities into outcomes that match your focus. Think about the implications. If reality responds to your intentions, then every unexamined thought, every unchecked worry, every unconscious habit has an effect, whether positive or negative. Your mind is constantly interacting with the quantum field, and even small shifts in your focus can trigger enormous changes over time. A single persistent thought, a sustained belief, or a decisive intention can ripple through the universe, transforming circumstances, relationships, and opportunities. This is why clarity matters. This is why focus matters. This is why intention matters more than any external effort you could ever make. Because the field of reality is not static, it is alive, it is reactive, it mirrors you, responds to you, and reflects the energy you broadcast into it. And here is the most revolutionary insight of all. You don't have to control every detail. You only need to master your inner focus. You don't need to force events or manipulate outcomes. You only need to set your intention, maintain alignment, and allow the responsive universe to do its work. The moment you understand this, you see why some people seem to attract success, love, or fortune effortlessly, while others struggle endlessly. It's all about how the mind is directing the field. So tonight, ask yourself, what are you broadcasting? Are your thoughts and intentions aligned with the life you want, or are they unconsciously feeding the outcomes you fear? This is not abstract philosophy. This is science. This is the foundation of personal transformation. When you internalize this lesson, you will begin to notice subtle shifts everywhere. Opportunities appear that were invisible before. People respond differently. Your life begins to bend toward the vision you hold. And all of this starts with one thing: conscious, deliberate intention. The power is yours, but with power comes responsibility. Every thought matters, every focus matters, every intention matters. The quantum field is not passive, it is waiting, listening, reacting, and right now, in this very moment, it is responding to you, not tomorrow, not next week, this instant, right now. If you take this lesson seriously, if you harness this understanding, you will never look at your life the same way again. You are no longer a passive observer. You are an active participant in the unfolding of reality. And every choice you make, every thought you hold, every intention you set, is creating the next moment of your life in ways you cannot yet imagine. Remember this: reality is not fixed. It is pliable, it is responsive, it is alive. And the moment you direct your mind with clarity and purpose, you unlock the ultimate truth of the universe. Your intentions shape reality, and reality is listening. 4. Possibilities exist before choice. Lesson 4 is one of the most liberating and simultaneously terrifying truths of quantum physics. Possibilities exist before choice. The universe is not fixed. The future is not predetermined. Every moment holds countless outcomes, and every action you take collapses those possibilities into the reality you experience. Imagine this. The quantum world is full of infinite potential. Particles exist in a state of superposition, meaning they can be in multiple states at the same time, a million, a billion, even infinite possibilities until they are observed or measured. The moment observation occurs, one possibility is chosen. The other possibilities vanish. Just like that, one choice, one observation, and reality crystallizes. Now consider your life. Every decision you make, big or small, is collapsing infinite possibilities into a single outcome. Every choice you hesitate to make, every fear that keeps you frozen, every doubt that paralyzes you, determines which possibilities become real and which ones disappear. And here's the part most people never realize. The life they live is the sum of the choices they have unconsciously allowed to happen. Think about the consequences. How many times have you drifted through life thinking that chance or fate is controlling your destiny, only to wake up months or years later, wondering why things didn't go your way? It wasn't fate. It wasn't luck. It was a series of unconscious choices, a lack of decisive focus, a mind operating without awareness. You were collapsing possibilities every day without even realizing it. Quantum physics teaches that the universe is malleable. Possibilities are waiting for observation. The future is a field of infinite potential, and your consciousness acts as the selector, the director, the one who determines which potential becomes reality. Every thought, every attention, every intention you hold before making a decision matters more than you can imagine. But here's the astonishing part. This works in your favor as much as it works against you. Every time you act consciously, every time you focus on clarity, every time you make a deliberate, intentional choice, you are collapsing reality toward the life you want. You are not a victim of circumstance. You are a participant in a living, responsive universe that waits for you to decide, waits for you to observe, waits for you to choose. This is why indecision is dangerous. Every moment you delay, every opportunity you let slip through your fingers, every choice you fail to make is collapsing possibilities that could have served you. The universe does not wait forever. Possibilities exist in their highest potential only until you act. The longer you wait, the more they disappear, and reality solidifies around the outcomes you are not consciously choosing. Now think about empowerment. This lesson is not about fear. It is about understanding your role as an active creator in a responsive universe. The quantum field does not judge. It does not punish. It simply reacts to observation, to attention, to consciousness. And the best part, you can learn to direct it. You can learn to choose with awareness, to focus with intention, to collapse reality into the life you truly desire. Your mind has more power than you've been led to believe. Each moment is a crossroads, a field of infinite possibilities waiting for you to step forward, to act, to observe, to choose. And with every conscious decision, you are reshaping your world. You are not at the mercy of fate. You are the one deciding which possibilities survive and which ones vanish. The universe is generous, but it is also responsive. It gives back exactly what you collapse into it. And once you grasp this, once you understand that possibilities exist before choice and your choices determine reality, you start to see life differently. You start to act differently. You start to value your thoughts, your attention, and your decisions like never before. So tonight, ask yourself, are you collapsing possibilities unconsciously, letting life happen to you? Or are you choosing deliberately, observing consciously, and shaping reality intentionally? The quantum field waits. It is ready to respond. And your next decision could collapse infinite possibilities into a reality beyond anything you've imagined. This is not just theory. This is the science of creation. This is the power you carry within yourself. Possibilities exist before choice, and you hold the ultimate power in deciding which ones become real. 5. Change starts with stillness. Lesson 5 reveals a truth most people overlook in their frantic pursuit of results. Change begins with stillness. In our hyperactive world, We are taught that action equals progress, that constant motion is the only way to achieve results. But quantum physics shows us a deeper, more powerful principle. Observation, awareness, and inner stillness are the real catalysts for transformation. At the heart of quantum mechanics lies the observer effect, the idea that particles behave differently when observed. The universe does not act in isolation, it responds to conscious attention. And what does this mean for you? It means that before the world can shift, before reality can align with your desires, you must first pause, center yourself, and observe. Stillness is not laziness. Stillness is not inaction. Stillness is focused attention. It is the deliberate act of observing your own thoughts, feelings, and intentions without distraction or chaos. When you cultivate this inner pause, you are engaging with the quantum field at its most fundamental level. You are signaling to the universe, consciously and clearly, what you want to bring into existence. Most people fail at this because they are running on autopilot. They move through life reacting to events, reacting to emotions, reacting to other people's expectations. This reactive state is noisy, chaotic, and fragmented. It cannot influence reality effectively because the signal you are sending is weak, inconsistent, and unclear. The quantum field responds to clarity, to attention, to focused intent. And the only way to achieve that clarity is through stillness. Think about it. How many times have you acted impulsively, only to have outcomes spiral out of control? How often have you made decisions while overwhelmed or distracted, only to regret them later? These are moments where the field is waiting for your focus, but you fail to provide a coherent signal. Stillness, on the other hand, is the ultimate alignment. It is the preparation for creation. It is the moment when potential collapses into reality, intentionally rather than randomly. The paradox is beautiful. The less you force, the more you can create. When you sit in stillness, when you observe, reflect, and hold your intentions with quiet certainty, you allow the universe to work with you instead of against you. Action then becomes effortless, aligned, and powerful, because it flows from clarity rather than chaos. This is why meditation, reflection, and deliberate pauses are not mere spiritual practices. They are scientific tools for transformation. They allow you to access a deeper level of awareness where the possibilities of your life are still fluid, where outcomes have not yet solidified, where your attention can collapse potential into your desired reality. Stillness is also the antidote to fear. Fear thrives on noise and distraction. Fear thrives when your mind is spinning and your energy is scattered. When you cultivate inner stillness, you create a space where fear loses its grip. You can see the patterns of your life clearly. You can choose your responses consciously. You can align your actions with the truth of what you want to create. And here is the ultimate revelation. The quantum field is always listening, always responsive, but it cannot act on scattered signals. It cannot respond to panic, doubt, or fragmented energy. It responds to focused, deliberate, calm observation. Stillness is your key. Stillness is your power. Stillness is the moment where change begins, not after struggle, not after exhaustion, but right in this quiet, deliberate pause. So tonight, before you act, before you push, before you try to force the world into your image, pause, breathe, observe. Let the field respond to your clarity, to your intention, to your presence. Let stillness do what frantic action cannot. The universe is waiting, the quantum field is waiting, and when you meet it in quiet focus, change happens effortlessly, powerfully, inevitably. Remember this, your stillness is not empty, it is fertile. Your pause is not weakness, it is power. And the moment you center yourself, the universe begins to move in your favor. 6. Your energy creates outcomes. Lesson 6 is one of the most potent truths about quantum physics and the hidden power within you. Your energy creates outcomes. Everything you are, every thought, every emotion, every intention emits a frequency into the universe, and the quantum field, the very foundation of reality, responds to that frequency. This is not metaphor. This is hard science. Experiments in quantum mechanics demonstrate that particles, when exposed to different types of observation, behave differently. The field responds to the observer. It reacts, it aligns, it collapses infinite possibilities into the outcome dictated by the observer's energy. And that observer in your life is you. Every emotion you harbor is a signal. Every thought you dwell on is a broadcast. Every belief you carry, whether conscious or unconscious, sends waves through the quantum field, positive or negative, intentional or reactive. Your energy is constantly shaping the world around you. You are a creator, a transmitter, a force of influence. Most people live unaware of this. They float through life as if their energy doesn't matter, as if their inner state has no impact on the outcomes they experience. They become frustrated when life doesn't respond to them, blaming circumstances, luck, or other people. Yet the truth is staring them in the face. Their energy has been shaping reality all along. The world is simply responding to the frequencies they have been emitting. Now, consider the implications. Every time you operate from fear, doubt, or frustration, you are feeding those outcomes. You are giving energy to scarcity, struggle, and limitation. Every time you remain in a state of anger or resentment, you are broadcasting that energy, and the universe responds in kind. Your outcomes are never random. They are the natural response of the quantum field to the energy you emit. The astonishing part is this: the same principle works in your favor. Every time you operate from clarity, focus, love, and intention, you are creating the conditions for success, opportunity, and alignment. Your energy is literally collapsing reality toward the life you desire. This is why people who maintain high energy, unwavering belief, and a calm, focused mind seem to attract success effortlessly. They are not lucky, they are powerful. They are aligned with the field, broadcasting a frequency that compels the universe to respond. This is where responsibility comes in. Understanding that your energy creates outcomes is liberating, but it also demands accountability. You cannot blame the world for your reality. You cannot say you are powerless. You are the source. You are the signal. And the universe is listening constantly, without pause. Energy is also cumulative. It compounds over time. Small shifts in your emotional and mental state, when maintained consistently, can create massive changes in your life. Conversely, neglecting your inner state, letting negative energy fester, creates patterns that are harder to break. The quantum field does not discriminate. It responds to consistency and coherence. What you feed it repeatedly becomes your reality. And here is the most profound insight. You do not have to fight the world to change your life. You do not need struggle, pressure, or manipulation. You only need to manage and direct your energy. When your thoughts, emotions, and intentions are aligned, the field aligns with you. When you radiate focus, clarity, and calm, the universe collapses infinite possibilities into the outcomes you desire. So tonight, ask yourself, what is your energy broadcasting? Are you unconsciously feeding frustration, fear, or doubt? Or are you intentionally broadcasting clarity, intention, and power? The quantum field is not passive. It is alive. It is responsive. And your energy is its signal. Every emotion, every thought, every intention is contributing to the outcomes you will experience. Remember this: your energy is not insignificant. It is not private. It is a force that shapes the universe. The moment you understand this, you stop reacting to life and start creating it. Your energy becomes your instrument, your tool, your power, and reality listens. 7. The universe aligns with your focus. Lesson 7 is the culmination of everything you've learned so far. The universe aligns with your focus. Every particle, every wave, every invisible strand of energy in the quantum field is constantly reacting, responding, and rearranging itself according to where your attention goes. And this is not speculation, it is the fundamental truth revealed by quantum physics. Think about the last time you concentrated on something intensely, something you truly wanted. Perhaps it was a goal, a desire, or a vision of your future. Did you notice how opportunities, people, and circumstances seemed to start moving in your favor? That was not coincidence. That was the universe responding to your focus. Your concentrated attention acts like a magnet, drawing outcomes, resources, and possibilities toward you. The principle is simple, yet few people understand it. Most minds are scattered, distracted, and fragmented. Attention is divided across worries, past regrets, fears, and endless noise. When your focus is scattered, the universe has nothing coherent to respond to. Outcomes remain chaotic, random, and misalign. But when your focus is sharp, deliberate, and unwavering, the field of reality bends toward it. Your thoughts become instructions, your attention becomes command, your focus becomes power. Quantum physics shows that possibilities exist in a field of infinite potential until observed. But observation alone is not enough. Observation without focus is weak. Intention without attention is ineffective. The universe responds to aligned focus, the merging of your intention, attention, and energy into one coherent signal. The clearer your focus, the stronger the signal. The stronger the signal, the faster and more accurate the universe's response. This is why some people seem unstoppable. They achieve goals, attract opportunities, and manifest outcomes faster than anyone around them. It's not luck. It's not charisma, it's the science of focus. Their minds are aligned, their energy is coherent. They understand that the quantum field is listening, and they are deliberately broadcasting clear instructions. Now consider the implications for your life. Every distraction, every wandering thought, every moment spent reacting to irrelevant stimuli weakens your signal. Every time your focus drifts toward fear, doubt, or the problems of others, you dilute your power to shape your own reality. But every time you concentrate on your vision, on your purpose, on the outcomes you want, you send a magnetic, unyielding signal into the field. The universe cannot ignore it. It will align with it. And here is the most astonishing truth. Alignment does not require struggle, force, or effort. It requires presence, clarity, and attention. When your mind is focused, your emotions are coherent, and your intentions are clear, you become a conductor for the universe's intelligence. The field rearranges itself around you, opportunities appear, circumstances shift, people show up, the path forward becomes obvious. All because your focus acted as the key to unlock the responsive nature of reality. Most people never experience this because they underestimate the power of focus. They believe action alone is enough. They believe movement equals progress. But quantum physics teaches something radically different. It is not action alone that shapes your life. It is the combination of deliberate focus and aligned action. Your thoughts, your attention, and your energy must converge. When they do, the universe begins to orchestrate reality in perfect harmony with your focus. So tonight, ask yourself, where is your attention? What are you giving energy to? Are your thoughts scattered across fear, regret, and distraction, or are they focused sharply on the life you desire? The universe is not passive, it is responsive, and it will align itself precisely with the energy, clarity, and focus you provide. Remember this, the universe is your partner, not your adversary. It does not resist, it does not punish, it responds. Your focus is the signal, and the field is listening. Every intention, every thought, every moment of unwavering attention collapses possibilities into the reality you are creating. Your power is now undeniable. Your focus is now the lever that moves reality. And when you combine intention, energy, and attention in one coherent stream, the universe aligns with you, opening doors that were invisible before, manifesting outcomes that seemed impossible, and making your life a mirror of your deepest focus. This is the ultimate lesson of quantum creation. Where you focus, reality follows. Where your mind directs, the universe responds. Your attention is the key, and the field is waiting for you to unlock it. You've just uncovered the 7 most powerful lessons from quantum physics, truths that show you are not a passive passenger in life, but an active creator of your reality. Every thought you hold, every focus you maintain, every intention you set has the power to shape the universe around you. Now, it's up to you. Will you continue drifting, letting life unfold randomly, or will you step into your power, focus your mind, align your energy, and consciously collapse infinite possibilities into the life you truly desire? Remember, the quantum field is always listening, always responding, always alive. What you do next matters, your focus matters, your energy matters, and your reality will bend in response to the signals you send. So go ahead, take what you've learned, apply it deliberately, and watch as the universe begins to align with your intentions. Your thoughts are the spark, your focus is the lever, and reality is waiting to respond. The question is, are you ready to claim your power and create the life you were meant to live?